Hi everyone. The other day I was out at a restaurant and the waiter was laughing about how his wife was a breastfeeder and therefore he got to sleep through the night and she had to do it all on her own. And that broke my heart. That should not happen. There is plenty that the man can do to help the woman while breastfeeding in the middle of the night. So my husband and I did it two different ways. That in the beginning when we were both on maternity leave, uh, we did every other night. That every other night, my husband woke up every single time and he would get the baby ready and put the baby in my arms. And when the baby was ready to be burped, he would burp the baby, he would change the diaper, he'd rock the baby, put him back to sleep. And every other night, I would do it by myself. In the end, that was so hard for me to do it by myself all night long because we had a difficult baby. Um, that he decided to do, he got 2 nights and then I got one by myself because I have to get up more often than he does, even on my nights that I get rest. So, but it was still a great reprieve. It was still a great break because it is exhausting to lift the baby out of the bassinet or the crib. It is exhausting to hold the baby and burp him nonstop. It is exhausting to hear the baby crying as you are burping and rocking and swaying. And so to share that labor with somebody else made a huge difference. Now, when I went back to work, I didn't feel like I had the energy to withstand an entire night all by myself, which that poor lady, the waiter's wife that had to do it all by herself always, I don't feel like I had a choice. I had a choice to say, sorry, honey, we got to pick up a different plan. So after we both went back to work, what we ended up doing was he would wake up every other time the baby woke up. So I would feed the baby, burp him, rock him, put him to sleep. And then the next time he woke up, it probably wasn't a feeding. So my husband will wake up and check his diaper, probably try to rock him back to sleep, see if anything else is wrong. And if it just will not break, if it seems like it's gotta be food, then he'll wake me. But it seems like every other time, because our baby's 5 months old and the baby's doing this, he has matured into the adult style of sleeping, and so he'll sleep for 30 minutes to an hour and then wake up. And it's not food, he just needs to be consoled. So my husband puts him to sleep on that one, and then the next one, if he wakes up again, the next one is food, and so I wake up for that one. And then usually we can sleep through the night for the rest of the night. But every other time, that way we're not both constantly going to the baby and we're not both constantly listening for the baby. I think that the husband can help. I think the husband should help. It should not always be the woman's duty. I've also heard a lot of friends say that they pumped a little extra so that the husband could do a feeding in the middle of the night. I don't do that personally because I work and I need to breastfeed my baby as much as possible in order to continue with the milk production. If I didn't work, I think that would make a lot of sense that the husband could do a calm late night feeding with the baby just like mommy does. But for me, that doesn't work, which stinks because I would love to take a night off. And the whole concept of taking a night off doesn't seem possible because if I'm not breastfeeding my baby, I have to go pump. I will become engorged and it will hurt if I don't remove the milk. So it's actually easier to give it to the baby than it is to go pump, which is tough, especially if the baby's going to be cluster feeding to where he wants to feed back to back to back to back. But if the husband helps, it makes it so much more attainable. The husband should help. The husband should get the water for his wife, get the app going, make sure that she's got the pillow she needs or whatever she needs to be comfortable. Maybe not every time, but sometimes. That is my rant. Share it with your spouse. That is what I think you should do. Thanks for watching.